Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again for another DVD and Blu-ray update for you guys this week. It's been about a week and a half since my last DVD and Blu-ray update. I know the last time I did an update, I did it on a Friday, and I couldn't do it on that day. I was supposed to do it because something came up. Um, you know, not many things to talk about, but I do have some cool stuff though. Uh, 6 Blu-rays and 2 DVDs. Altogether, it's 8 movies. I've been celebrating my birthday all last week, so I've just been so busy with work. I just haven't had much time to watch many movies. And mainly because of this first set I'm about to talk about in a second was mainly why. But as usual, I'm going to talk about the Blu-rays first, then the DVDs. So the first one I got, this is actually a Blu-ray box set from Screen Factory. And when it comes to the set, I was actually kind of picky about it. But it was the Rec Collection here on Blu-ray from Screen Factory. I think the set came out like I think 2019, because I know like the first 3 movies, because there's all 4 movies in here, and it's in standalone like Blu-ray cases. I know the only one we had on Blu-ray in the U.S. was the fourth one. The first 3, I think you can import them. I know like Canada had them on Blu-ray, but I think they were out of print, and they had some of them like on Blu-ray like in like the UK and stuff. But basically, these are Spanish horror movies. And mainly I wanted to get, because I was really trying to look for, when I was trying to look for these movies, I wanted to get the first 2 on Blu-ray because they were mainly, they're found footage movies. Um, and I didn't really want these because I didn't know if I was going to like them. I actually liked all 4 of them. I really did. Um, so I'm so glad I got the set though. But the first movie here, is, the first one, Wreck. But this is the only one out of all the releases. This one is the only one you can actually put in an English version, with English track mode. The other ones the sequels you have to watch. You have to read the subtitles. But they remade this one like about a year later. It was an American movie called Quarantine, which I really liked. I know they did a sequel called Quarantine 2. I think it was like a direct-to-video one. I never seen that one, so I don't know how that one. I don't even know if they did the found footage one for that, to be honest. But essentially, though, if you haven't seen this one, this is basically it's this woman who's a news reporter, and it's her and like her coworker is they're doing like a little documentary in the fire department, and they end up getting a call about this building, and of course, when they go to this building, it turns out like the call that they're getting, it's actually very crazy because it turns out there's this virus going on, and it's killing people and turning them into like zombie like figures, and that's basically what it is. It's them like, and of course the SWAT team trapped them in this building. It's a hotel they basically go to, and they trap them in there, and it's them trying to find a way out, and of course they can't get out. They get out, they get shot. That's mainly what this one is. The second one, it is found footage. It continues right where the first one left off. And it was mainly like I think it was like the fire department is like still investigating it, and it mainly had to do with like these 3 kids sneaking into the thing. That was mainly what it was. Really like this one. Now, these other ones right here, the ones I wasn't gonna get, they're not found footage. Well, the third one right here, Rec 3, sort of yes and no, has like the found footage vibe, but it only has the found footage vibe for like probably like the first 30 minutes. And then the rest of it is just like a regular like normal movie. But this one basically has to do with this couple getting married, and the outbreak happens, and it's them, they get separated when the zombie attack happens, and it's them trying to find each other, and the woman is pregnant. But I actually did like this one. I didn't think I was gonna like this one. Same thing with this one. Same thing with the fourth one. I didn't think I was gonna like that one either. But I liked all of them. I actually really enjoyed these um, quadrilogy of movies. And the fourth one, of course, this one mainly it technically this is kind of like an update to the second movie. It has to do with like the girl from the first 2 movies. She ends up getting rescued from the hotel and put on the ship. and they're like doing tests on her, making sure she don't have anything, and and of course the outbreak happens on the boat. Like I said, this was the only one up until now that was only on Blu-ray in the U.S. Yeah, but I really enjoyed watching these ones. The fourth one I just got done watching just a few moments ago. Um, yeah. All right, now this next one I have, I wasn't originally. I was deciding whether or not to buy it on Blu-ray. I did end up buying it yesterday. Figure, you know what the hell, why not? But it was a this was a movie I was able to go see in theaters, and I like it a lot better than how I used. It wasn't the fact that I hated it. I think it was just the fact that I was disappointed with because when I first heard about this movie, I thought it was going to be something kind of like Sonic Deadly Night because that's how they were promoting it before the actual release. But it's the movie here called Violent Night on Blu-ray. I actually do like this one a little bit better than how I used to. Again, to me, it's not like a perfect horror movie, or well, I consider it more of like an action movie. I mean, I guess you can like action comedy like movie, kind of like the movie Nobody that came out last year. But this one right here, it's mainly about what's his name, David Harbour. He's who plays Santa Claus in the movie, and he ends up delivering. He's going to try to deliver presents to this one house and or this mansion, and he finds out right away that the mansion, of course, that he delivers the presents to, the family there is being hostage, and of course, John Leguizamo's character, he's kind of like the leader of these robbers, and it's him trying to find something. He's trying to find something. That's basically all I could say. And what was really cool about this one though is they did reference Home Alone in this movie quite a bit. I mean, they did have sort of similar like music to Home Alone. Um, but yeah, like I said, not a perfect movie, but I mean, I do like it for what it is. I think the only reason I ended up rewatching, of course, getting the Blu-ray, I did hear not too, I think just last night or maybe Monday, I can't remember. But it was just recently, not too long ago, that a second film is going to be in development. Same thing with one I just recently saw in the theaters, Megan. I'm sorry, Megan 2.0. I think that's what it's called. It's coming out in 2025, 3 days before my 27th birthday. Had to think about that for a sec because I'm getting too damn old. But all right, the next one here I got. This is one. I know this movie gets a lot of hate. I mean, there's people that like it. I like it. I know Cool Duder likes it. In fact, I think he said got to see this one in theaters. But I am interested in seeing what they do with the new the upcoming cartoon one that comes out. I think in some time around March. Because I remember playing the video games of it back in the day. The NES game I used to have. I even played on the Nintendo DS, the Nintendo 64. But it was the Super Mario Brothers. Also stars John Leguizamo, who's in this movie right here. And this is actually the live action version of Super Mario Brothers. And it says it's Region B, but this is actually a Region Free release because this is a movie put out by Umbrella Entertainment, Australian release. And essentially, though, it's basically Mario and Luigi trying to save this girl that they end up meeting on the street or something. I can't really remember exactly what happened to this because I haven't really watched it that much. But great one right here. There's a lot of features on here. I know the old DVD that came out didn't have any features. You get some like deleted scenes, you get behind the scenes, making a featurette, gallery stills, a lot of stuff on here. But yeah, that is the Super Mario Brothers movie here on Blu-ray. And then these ones I got at Dollar Tree. I did watch them. But got a movie here called Trumbo on Blu-ray, which was again something from Dollar Tree. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I did, and I didn't. But I mainly got it because it had digital. So this one, and this one right here was an okay movie. It wasn't my favorite, but I mean for what it was, I mean I don't like it enough to actually watch it again. But it was a movie called The Art of Self-Defense here on Blu-ray, and it's mainly like It's kind of like in the style of like the Karate Kid movies. Mainly had to do with like kind of like mainly had to do about this kid getting picked on and like he was getting like karate lessons. It was all right, but Karate Kid, of course, is way better though, and will always be the best one. The last one on Blu-ray I have, you know, I only like the scene, the beginning scenes. I remember first hearing about this one when I started watching, stuff on Comedy Central. I remember I put the channel on, and the very first scene, when they were kids, was the one that popped up, and I just always remember that scene. But it was the movie Good Luck Chuck, and Sasha, I don't know how you say her last name, Sasha Patrice. I should know. I got her autograph a few months ago. She has a quick cameo in it, but it was like in the beginning of the movie. It's mainly about Dan Cook's character, and he's having a hard time trying to find a woman, and that's essentially what it is. It's sort of kind of like has like the vibe of the 40-year-old virgin, sort of, but and it's him, like he meets Jessica Alba's character, and that's mainly what it is. It was an okay movie, not my favorite or anything. All right, now on to the DVDs. So I've been buying a lot of Scooby Doo stuff lately. If you guys haven't been following my Instagram, I know I want to do something with those Scooby Doo Blu-rays. I haven't got the chance to do that yet, but you'll see what happens in a future video. But we got Scooby Doo and Where's My Mummy here on a DVD. This is one I actually found at a shit, what is this called? Rite Aid. I'm sorry, Rite Aid. This is mainly them learning about the legend of Cleopatra, and it's basically like the Scooby Doo characters. They're trying to investigate this mystery, and characters one by one are getting turned into like stone or statue like figures, and it's them trying to figure out what exactly is going on. That's mainly though what this one is. Ron Perlman does a voice in this, and so does Virginia Mason, from Candyman, does a voice in this as well. And I've always really liked these Scooby original movies. They're just fun to watch. If you're in the mood for like a funny like mystery like movie. And the last one here, this is a DVD one I have. A movie here from Dollar Tree with Kate Beckinsale. It's a movie here called The Disappointments Room here on a DVD. Um, it's main it was all right. It was mainly about her coming across this room, and this weird stuff was happening. That's mainly what it is. Yeah, but I thought this one was all right. But yeah, that is all for this DVD and Blu-ray update. Sorry, it is a little update and it's a small video, uh, but I'll try my best to do some more watching. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.